That's right, baby. We're back. Welcome back into the channel, guys. As always, Pallet Evan. It's another Thursday Steam Deck review. This one is actually really cool. This one is really cool because I spent a good part of a year, maybe 2 years, speedrunning this game. So I play it a certain way, and it is real nice to see that I can almost play it the exact same way as I traditionally do on the Steam Deck as I do on like bigger platforms. Guys, of course, we are talking about the remake of Resident Evil 2. That's right, Leon and Claire's classic journey down the belly of the beast that is Raccoon City. And I mean, from the RPD to the sewers of them labs down underneath, man, this is an all-around awesome adventure. The original game, it's etched in the annals of time, baby, and in my opinion, the 2019 remake is right there with it. Those two are interchangeable on any list that I might say, hey, this game's really good on. Honestly, you guys, superb. If you have yet to experience any Resident Evil game, I will always say experience the first one or zero, because you're gonna want some lore behind it. But if you're just going for straight gameplay, the remake of Resident Evil 2, bro, it's hard to pass that one up in any way, shape, or form. So, moving right along past that, of course, as you guys know, as I mentioned before, I do speedrun this game. I am not right up there with any world record holders. There are people who are a lot better than I am, but I do still speedrun this game, and it is a lot of fun. So, performance-wise, usually when you're speedrunning a game like this, because of the way the knife damage works, it ticks per frame, you're actually shooting for 120 frames per second. Now, on PlayStation 4 and on Xbox One when this came out, it hit 60. Same with the or no, not same. The PS5 and the Xbox Series actually got the ray tracing variant and high frame rate mode, so they were able to get that lovely 120 that we like. I'm not gonna set an unrealistic expectation, guys. On the Steam Deck, I was not seeing 120 frames per second, but this is still very serviceable, guys. Let's go ahead and pull up our Steam stats, baby, because this is good stuff. Guys, I'm not running at minimum settings. In fact, in a lot of these, basically like in texture quality, I have 2 gigs of VRAM being used. I've turned off some crap like, you know, motion blur, of course. But in large part, this is kind of a middling setting, a mid-grade PC, if you will. You know, that everything's not maxed out, of course, because then we would have some serious problems. But the game itself, dude, it's running steadily, that 55 to 60 range. I think there was one point where I was in a cutscene and it had dipped down to 45. Cutscene where Birkin basically rips Mr. X in half, for those who aren't keeping track. But other than that, the game itself is running really, really well on the deck. I mean, it is definitely like being capped rather at these settings. You see the GPU usage really high. You see a lot of the CPU threads are upper tier and everything, but honestly, like, this means that there's room to pull it down if we needed to. And really, this preset looks very good. I was recording this footage, of course, with the 8BitDo through the capture card, but I was playing on this same beginning section, just speed running it all the way up to about halfway through the game last night, handheld. And I had to get a little creative with, like, oh, LB press on the D-pad or something like that to do like a quick flash grenade switch while I'm still running. But other than that, it is comfortable, it's superb, the clicks are perfect. Like, this form factor is actually really nice for speedrunning Resident Evil 2, which means it's gonna be real nice for playing it regularly, guys. This is one of those I was actually very surprised with how this performance came out, because I mean, guys, this game came out in 2019. I know it's been a little while since then, but dude, that's a modern video game. You know, it's I didn't turn on in any of these presets, and I never will, by the way. If I'm running the Steam Deck on something, I'm not manually turning on ray tracing. That's just not something I'll be doing. Now, if the game requires it or something like that, you know, Indiana Jones or something akin to that, okay, that's settings that they're gonna have over there. I am not going to be turning that on because we are prioritizing that performance for the deck on the channel. We're trying to hit that 60, and ray tracing's very counterproductive to that strategy. You want something very high end if you're rocking ray tracing. The PS Pro runs ray tracing presets, really good for RE2 Make and 3 Make, and of course a high-end rig. So if you want to turn on ray tracing, go ahead and stream it, remote play to the deck, baby, and then you can enjoy all the bells, clicks, and whistles the whole way. Honestly, for as fast as this game generally is, at least for me, again, I'm speed running, I was really impressed, because I mean, you're constantly dipping in and out of rooms. There's areas that are on fire. There's a lot of busy animation, and the deck just kind of threw it around. It was nice. So this is one I can safely say, oh, it's a good one. I know it might have the deck check mark, but you came here. You want the Pookie check mark. You want that Pallet Evan seal of approval, baby. And Resident Evil 2 Remake definitely hits that seal. I would not be surprised if Resident Evil 3 Remake also follows suit, but that is a future conversation for a future video. Let me know in the comments if you plan on playing Resident Evil 2, what platforms you're playing it on, of course, and is the deck one of them? You naughty dogs. I'm gonna leave this one here, but you guys will see me, and I'll see you in the next review.